It's not on. Haha, now we have trouble. Oh. Morning. So, the other week I showed you that this thing had arrived, and actually, to be honest, it has actually sat and done not a lot for a couple of weeks. Really, because I've got so much else going on at the moment. It's difficult to get around to doing stuff. So, anyway, the reason why this is sitting here, and this is sitting here, is because I've just given it a fairly good clean. So it's all nice and shiny and not grubby and not sticky anymore. I've also removed that thing and put one of these on it, so we can plug it into the UK without an adapter. So there you go, done and dusted. So here we are, TX1P. So before I really start to look at this thing, I thought we'd do a what's in the box, because I'm quite intrigued to see what's in here, because this actually is really heavy. Which I'm quite surprised about, how actually heavy this is, given what it does. So here we go, let's have a look and see what's in the box. Right, so I've moved the camera angle so you can see the box a bit better. There you go. You can also see my morning smoothie, because I'm back on a diet. It's time to really seriously lose the weight. Shouldn't have done that. Screwdriver in hand, let's get going. Okay, so by the looks of it, there are 1, 2, 3 screws along there, 2 on each end, and 1 at the back in the centre. So let's get on with it. It's a little bit dusty, needs a clean. Here you go, what's in the box? Okay, so I just repositioned this a little bit so you can see it from the camera. Power supply over here, on off switch, with the typical extended arm, which in this case is a metal one, where a lot of the roll-on ones are plastic. There is a slow blow fuse there, 500 milliamp, which is as expected, given that this thing draws 15 watts apparently. I can't see any blackening on the actual circuit board itself, so that looks all in sort of rude health. Moving over to the main board, I'm really quite surprised that there is a battery in here. I don't know what that battery is for, given the fact that this thing has 5 preset sounds and a bunch of effects that can be applied to those sounds. So why there is a battery in here, I don't know. And there's a whole bunch of Yamaha proprietary chips in here. 2 at the back here, 3 there. That's unbranded. But what's really interesting is when you get to this one here, because that's got a label that somebody's written on it, TX1P C. So I'm going to assume that that is an upgraded version of the firmware for this machine, especially as it's in a socket holder there, chip socket holder. Very interesting. Anyway, so these are, so this is the audio circuitry here. There's wires going into here, which is where the headphone jack would be on the front. These are all obviously from the control panel. Various things there for the display. These are for the button inputs on the front there. That's the power from the power board coming in. Other than that, it's actually a pretty boring board, and apart from it being incredibly dusty, which you can see there, look. It actually seems to be in fairly good condition. Right, well that was really boring, wasn't it? I should put this back together. I should give it a quick hoover before I put it back together, just to get the excess dust off the circuit board, and then put it back together. Just realised you can actually take the bottom off, so we'll take the bottom off and have a look at the bottom. That's interesting. This looks like some of the cleaning fluid has got through there, so I just need to give that a wipe. And we have a shield. Just comes out like that. Again, cleaning fluid and a bit dusty. Again, looking at the back end of the board, apart from usual wear and tear from the coating they put on these boards to seal them. Nothing really exciting there either. So there you have, it's all put back together. And just to give you an idea of how dirty the inside of that box was, now there's the cloth that was used to wipe it out. Right, what's inside the box? TX1P. In fact, that was incredibly boring, so I shall mark it as such with a health warning. So this is the point in the video where I turn around to you and say, if you enjoyed the contents of this video, please give it a thumbs up. It allows other people to find this content more easily that you have enjoyed. I'm sure by now, if you didn't like the content of the video, you've probably given me a thumbs down, but I'd prefer if you didn't. If you'd like to be notified about when I post additional content to this channel, somewhere about here should be the subscription icon. So please click on there and subscribe to the channel. Over here should be other content that you may enjoy that I've already done or posted to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again.